Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I want to first say Happy New Year and all that good stuff. I hope y'all holidays was full of blessings and you guys got everything you wanted. Let's make 2024 the most memorable. With that said, let's get into this call to action out of Texas, where the Harris police are looking for anyone with information and what they are calling a triple you know what, and is being called the capital Big M. 3 days ago, on January 21st at 2:15 in the morning, Harris police was called to a shootout on Clay Road, where 24-year-old Ellesha Rice and her fiance, 24-year-old Nicolas King, were found in the kitchen, while 24-year-old Michael Odobo was found in the living room. So far, the police have learned that it was Michael Adobo's birthday and he was celebrating at an Airbnb, and somehow shots rang out. According to Houston News, 10 to 20 people gathered inside a short-term rental and then broke out and several people were hit. Two of the victims were gone at the scene while the third at the hospital. Still got going on over here. Have units step it up. First responders could be heard saying on a dispatch, if you unassigned and you're available, get to the scene right now. Another first responder is heard saying. Authorities are still trying to determine if there were multiples, if they were already in the house during the shooting, or if they made it to the house uninvited. Hey, there's a lady over here who's naked. Somebody got her. Another responded officer is heard saying on a dispatch. Take a listen.
An early Sunday morning triple murder. Katie home have been identified as 24-year-olds Michael Obodo, Nicolas King, and Ellesha Rice. The Harris County Medical Examiner's Office revealing King and Rice in the kitchen, Obodo later at the hospital.
It was a very active scene. It was very chaotic.
Obodo's family telling me he was in town celebrating his birthday. Rice's older sister says King was Ellesha's boyfriend. Around 2:20 Sunday morning.
Still got going over here. Have you step it up? If you're unassigned or you're available, get to the scene right now.
Dispatch audio painted a picture of what deputies arrived to at a short-term rental property off Russet Leaf Trace.
Hey, there's a lady over there who's naked. Somebody got her?
She's seen all the work. They ran from the address.
Investigators say an altercation inside turned into a
We don't know exactly what led up to it. We don't know if there was one or two.
The party had up to 20 people inside, the sheriff says, but when deputies arrived, some had left. Guns rang out in the house and through the neighborhood. How Sam woke up to bullet markings.
They have party all the time. The people come out of town, the people come in the town. I don't know who that, but too many cars parked outside.
And this is a brand new photo that we have tonight. Ellesha Rice's sister sharing it with me just in the last few minutes and telling me that Ellesha graduated from college last month. She was on track to go to law school and eventually become a lawyer, then judge, adding that she and Nicolas King were planning their lives together as this tragedy struck far too soon and unexpectedly. You can imagine just the pain and grief that these families are in tonight. And this case is being investigated as a capital. Nobody has been arrested. The Harris County Sheriff's Office is accepting any tips or information. You can also report that anonymously to Crime Stoppers.
The video shows what appears to be a woman yelling, and she's running, telling her friends to run as well. And then you hear tons of out, and two separate cars drive by the security camera. So given investigators telling us that about 10 to 20 people were at this gathering, we asked them, do they have a suspect or vehicle description at this point? They tell me they had nothing to release tonight. It's unclear who, but someone tied to a Katie that killed 3 people was running for their lives that night. The timestamp shows the person runs out of view at around 2:13 a.m. and not too long after, a car flies by. A different camera on the same house then picks up what sounds like rapid gunfire. And then another car flies by. The started here at this short-term rental during a birthday party, according to investigators. Lauren Welch says her brother Nicolas King and his girlfriend Ellesha Rice went together. And by morning, her family got word of a triple same address. The family rushed to the scene, and their grief unfolded in front of our camera.
I looked over, and I saw his car. And shortly thereafter, the deputy on the scene delivered the news to me and confirmed that they were inside. And you can never describe that moment.
I watched you watch them take both of them out of that house, and you reached out your hand. I remember seeing that.
All I could think was, that's my brother. It was like, I could see the different compositions of their bodies, and we couldn't cross the caution tape. And it was just like, I think that's my baby.
According to the medical examiner, Michael Odobo was also killed. Allegedly, the birthday party was for him. The report says King and his girl together in the kitchen of the home.
I know that he wouldn't wanted to have lived, without her. When I think about other scenarios where one could have made it and the other couldn't, I don't think they could have made it through that.
Ellesha was headed to law school, according to Welch, and King was preparing to propose. The two had already blended their families.
I want to know what happened. I've seen little bits of, Ring cameras and what have you, and that's not enough. There were multiple people there that know what happened and know more. Hope that they come forward.
This is so sad. And there were two other people that was injured, that was hit too, and they're still in the hospital. I really hope they find these culprits and get them off the streets, because they don't need to be on the street. Let's do our part and share this video, get it out there. And you already know I will stay on top of this story and be coming back with more updates as this case continue to unfold. With that said, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't, and smash that notification bell so you won't miss out on my next video. Stay blessed. Peace.